beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart? Can't believe I paid money for this.
And we're back with another episode of the Ridge Golf Podcast. Okay, boys. So I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, but there's been some coincidences that I've been seeing on the internet. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The truth.
Well, we were talking about it on Snapchat where, a couple weeks ago we were talking about Alex being in a ghillie suit taking...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm up to speed. I'm up to speed.
Glad we can get you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we just happened to be talking about that a couple weeks ago, and then those guys, what's that group called? St. Andres?
I think
Saint
so.
Elmo, something like that.
I couldn't find
Yeah.
the original video, so I can't say for sure when they recorded it. But I mean,
They're saying
everything-
something, and they do a bunch of golf videos. If you know them, you know them.
right? Yeah. And everything that they had on that TikTok was almost exactly what we had talked about. I don't want to say they got it from us, but damn, that was close to what we were talking about.
They stealing our ideas.
Yeah. And we have been saying for a while now that we got to quit throwing out these just gems of ideas out here.
We're all talking,
Yeah,
no
I mean,
action over here.
True. And they had the ghillie suit and everything.
And they were picking up balls off the green and then hiding, in the grass. I'm like, this is exactly what we said. I think Brady sent me that video.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was like,
immediately
these guys are
pissed off
stealing
about
your
it.
damn idea.
Yeah, I was immediately pissed off about it. I'm like, I'm actually quite upset about this, to tell you the truth.
Well, then we had the conversation last week about Jordan mentioned something about carrying an electric leaf blower with you to blow off all the leaves around you. And then I happened to see the post from Golf Digest on Facebook. They had an electric leaf blower hanging on a shepherd's hook. I'm like, this is a little on the nose here now.
I saw a few TikToks over the past week of people bringing leaf blowers along with them on their golf outings. So that one I feel like is less particular, but the ghillie suit idea, I mean, how many people had that unique idea?
Yeah, that was a wild one. But you know
These
what?
two-
There's them. If we've thought of it, other people can think of it, I'm sure. But it was just the timing.
No, we are brilliant minds. No
Thank
one
you,
else
yes.
can think like we think.
Well,
Nobody-
you know what? When you're right, Brady.
We are minds. I don't know about
Yeah.
the brilliant part, but we're very special, I think.
You can't match this think tank right here.
I think that's part of the reason too. Golf is so entertaining, especially through TikTok now. Though, is you're seeing all this ridiculous stuff that you thought was just kind of exclusive to your group, but everyone kind of thinks like this, because most
Right.
people on a golf course, there's etiquette and stuff. Well, no, that doesn't really make it fun, But then you see people doing stuff like this. It's like, okay, everyone does this stuff.
Well, I have another.
Everyone's stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Once in a while.
Well, I have another multi-million-dollar idea. I'm just going to throw.
Oh
out
yeah,
there
put it out there. Let
I'm
everybody
going
know.
to
Yeah.
because I'm
Yeah.
not going to pursue this. But what if
Bad pending. Yeah.
Trademark. LTN.
what if you had an app that so it was like Snapchat, not necessarily all the contacts in your phone, but just people in your area that you have on your friends list. And then Wednesday, you book a tee time for Saturday, 8 to 10, and then it's like Tinder where that pops up like, hey, this person's golfing, and then you can either swipe left or right if you want to golf with them or not, or if that works for you, and then you dial in on a tee time. Call it
Maybe. But I
Maybe.
also think a group Snapchat will also get you
No,
the same
but-
results.
But this isn't just the people on your friends list. So this would be like people you'd add over time where let's say you got teamed up with somebody
With some
on a
rando.
golf course. Yeah, some rando, and you end up golfing good and getting along, be like, hey, you mind if I add you on putt buddies or golf sluts or whatever the app's gonna be
Putt-
called?
What are you?
Putt
what are you-
Putt buddies.
Putt buddies.
I think you
I
sold
tell
me
you
on
what,
Putt
that-
Buddies. I'm now back
that
in.
might be the best selling point
Yeah,
right there.
TM the
Putt
name.
buddies.
Forget the
Yes.
app though.
Yes.
I was unsure, but now I'm all the
Hell
way in.
yes.
If you can make any product and call it Putt Buddies, I think it's gonna sell.
I agree.
Now, if there's a TikTok next week with something with
Join
Putt
Putt Buddies.
you know what? We got to start looking at suing some people because this is
Yeah.
getting ridiculous.
We got to tighten the audience up a little bit.
We got to get some trademarks out before this.
Yeah,
Before we start sending these podcasts out.
it's a beautiful
Oh.
name.
It
Mhm.
is.
Agreed.
Yeah. It just came to me. But I'm just saying, so then they would be all on this app and then they'd be like, oh, I'm in this location at the same time, or I'm gonna be available like this, and then you're like, no, I can't make that time, and it could be, people you wouldn't even think of that would be on that. You're like, oh, my
Just kinda
cousin, or
It kind of makes your life seem sad though. Like,
not really.
I'm all alone
Not
golfing. Can someone please come golf with me?
If you don't, so like say you booked a foursome and then only 2 people say they want to play with you, what happens with that fourth spot? You still have to pay for it then, or are you tied to the course? What's going on there?
No, because then you would just be like, oh, you could just go in and decline, and then that space would open up, and then you get a notification or whatever. You'd be swiping, be like, oh, who's playing on Saturday? Who's got tea time? But like, oh, this person. Be like, no. Oh, I'll golf with them. Yes.
I just see like some guy sitting in his apartment with his roommate and be like, "Oh man, this guy knows looking for a foursome on Putt Buddies."
Yeah, you want to be putt buddies with this guy I met last week?
Yeah, the guy just being like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah, we got along really well. He took me out to dinner, and then later on we became putt buddies.
I'm telling you, this is the next big thing.
I think the
I think
name
we-
is for sure.
Rebrand our podcast to being Putt Buddies. Like,
I'm
mean,
sure that's out there.
Oh,
That's got to be out there.
Let me look. I'll do. Hold on. I'll look while you guys are talking.
This will only take them the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, don't worry.
Right.
that's a good idea in theory. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm an introverted person. I don't want to meet new people. Nah,
No.
that's not for me.
Not saying
Even
it'd be- not-
people I know. Like, I have very few people that I golf with. I don't want to just golf with.
Exactly. That's the point where you could swat. That's where you could swipe left, be like, no, and then they have to be like,
So I'd
do
be
you? And then when
golfing by
you,
myself.
All right,
when
so
they-
all right. So I say I have 3 spots open, right? And then someone else is scrolling through and they go, "Oh, I like
Somebody
this.
that
I'll
knows
golf
you.
with him." And then can I be like, I don't like that guy. Fuck him. I don't want to golf with him. Can I like reject his acceptance, or is it once
You
it's out
reject
there, it's out
his-
there?
You reject his Putt Buddy request.
Yeah.
So you
I do
can
not
only
wanna be Putt
choose
buddies with you.
people who see your reservations. So you can choose
Okay.
who you want to see it.
So you can't use that name. It is these guys who create I'm struggling with the name, like divot fixers. That's what they make, the little forks. And they're on Etsy. They have their own website called puttbuddies.golf, and that's what they specialize. They actually make them their characters. So like
Sounds silly, but we won't compete with them. Totally different business. They'll be fine.
well, I
We
guess.
can just sell their stuff on our site. It'll be great. They'll be advertisers. Yeah.
They have like they're in the shape of characters. So like Master Chief is one, Iron Man, all kinds of different ones.
We would only grow their brand.
right.
I get.
There's a difference between different repair tools and pouring yourself out for golf. It's totally different.
Sure.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
guess. But that's
Yeah.
so yeah, that is a real thing right now, but it's an accessory. Yeah. Not an app.
So that was just my idea. I mean, we're giving away all these $1 million ideas lately, so why not throw this on? And I'm not a software developer, or app developer, so I don't know how to do that. So if somebody else can pursue that. But if they do, come on,
I
gotta
feel
wet
like
our beaks.
Brady would know the answer to this. Is I always thought a brilliant idea, and I'm sure this does exist. If there was an app, if there was an app that was like, okay, in like it went by your GPS location, like when you're in the car and you have a bowel emergency, and it told you within like a 3-minute or a 3-mile radius what was the best, cleanest bathroom in that area that you could go.
All the
So
quick
it's
trips would light up.
like a Michelin star shitter.
Essentially, like it's a
Website?
reviews. Yeah, it's the best reviews for the toilets in that area. How many times do you want to do like a mobile or something? And there was like stuff on the seat. I don't want to be going into it like that's not going to be my experience.
So what? There's
Ideal.
got to be a webcam on the
No, no, no,
toilet
no.
seat
It's
the whole
just for
time, so you can
views.
know the up to date view
No.
of the toilet seat.
But
It's
you know,
just
some places are cleanlier than others
Right.
over a given amount of time. You know,
like all of
Yeah,
our
it takes one
Wisconsin-
asshole to go in there and mess that place
literally.
quite literally. Yeah. But like everyone in Wisconsin who listens to this knows Quick Trips in Iowa. Like usually Quick Trips are like top tier bathrooms.
They clean
So
those
someone
things
would-
pretty regularly. Yeah.
Yeah, someone would be like, "We'll just go to Quick Trips then." But I always thought that'd be a good idea because, like,
Well, sometimes you're not close to a Quick Trip.
right,
They're all
it's
over.
not a bad idea. I don't care what you guys say. I like a good bathroom experience.
I feel like I have heard this before. Maybe someone sent me a video or a link, so I feel like it might be out there,
I would.
and
think.
I would just need to remember the name of it. I'll try to do some research and remember if I can figure it out.
Okay, we'll see if this is an idea. Stay tuned next week.
So this is just everybody having these same ideas. We're not the only ones thinking about this, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not unique,
talking-
original.
You're talking like just in general, right? Not a golf course.
Oh yeah, he's
For
talking
rapping?
literally 24/7.
In
no,
life,
it's life comes at you, man. Whether you're golfing or not. I always thought that'd be a good idea. I don't know. I just like a clean bathroom.
It's
I
not
don't think it's.
terrible,
I don't think
no.
it's unreasonable.
Or even just a bathroom in general, just to know where one is. Because sometimes, you know, gotta get there in a hurry.
That's true.
If I'm in that situation, I don't care where I'm going. I have got to go.
Well, I
Something a
still
little bit
care,
to that.
man. I'm pretty picky.
If that's happened, would you turn around and not go?
You get-
Like,
you
I
get
mean,
less
you got to
and less-
do it.
Yeah,
I've
if you-
walked into some and been like, "There's no way."
Then you
Like,
didn't have to
Go
go
in your
bad
pants?
enough. Then you didn't have to go bad enough. Then
Well, I had to go pretty
plain and
bad.
simple. If you walked out and want to shit your pants,
We've all done the hover. Let's be honest.
yes,
I
We've
don't
all
have the
done
leg
that.
strength anymore.
especially after his Eskimo golf injury.
Yeah. Chris, like, I don't care. I'm just sitting there.
Yeah,
You all right?
I'll take
over
a
there,
shower
Blake?
when I get home.
Yeah, I'm just thinking you could use I'm trying to relate this back to golf, but you could use the wife's got a plant app. So if you got to head into the woods while you're golfing, at least it'd be nice to know which plants you're buying. So you
Oh,
got
I
to sit
thought
into
you
poison ivy or sumac or
Yeah.
poison oak.
Do
Yeah.
your research before you reach for the leaves.
Yeah, always a good thing to know what leaves you're grabbing that in
Mhm.
that situation.
Can't you do that just with Google?
I don't
I
know.
think you take a picture of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a picture of it with your Google, and then it'll tell you what it is.
Is this a golf podcast?
I think
Bowel
it's a
buddies.
podcast.
There's plants on the golf course. Yes.
I guess. Yeah.
Grass, bunker. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just do the
How did
doggy
we get
drag
here?
across the rough.
That might get you kicked out.
You don't do it right in front of the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Jeez, you at least go a few holes in.
You're on the tee box right by the clubhouse.
Yeah. What's that guy doing? Your bathrooms were dirty. I had to go out here.
Someone left a huge divot right here.
Drops it right in the fucking hole on hole one.
It's impressive aim.
Somebody makes their first putt, and it's in a big old steaming pile of dung.
We gotta clean this up. Get us back on track here, Blake.
I don't know. That app was just my main talking point today.
I had
And,
one tidbit of news I wanted to share with y'all.
Oh
Well,
boy.
sure.
I recently learned about a golf course in the African savannah called the Skakuza Golf Course or something like that. It's literally, when you walk into the clubhouse, they make you sign a waiver for your life, and you're literally just out with the wild animals. Like, the first
Holy cow.
hole goes like next to a watering hole, and there's like freaking hippos and alligators and shit in there. They have pictures of like hyenas on the green and like dead carcasses laying around. Like, you're just
Wow.
golfing out in the wilderness.
I think I would
Yeah.
rather.
Would you
screw
play it? Would you play it?
If the hippos
Yeah.
were there, probably not. I
Would
don't have with
you
hippos.
poop in a dirty bathroom or play this golf course?
Rather play the golf.
Are
course.
you? Do they give you a golf cart, or do you have to walk it / run?
I think there
I'm
was
sorry,
a
that golf cart
card.
isn't going fast enough to get away from those animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you're allowed to carry like a rifle in your golf bag. Does that count as one of your clubs? I'm not sure.
Could be. That's very interesting, though. You got me intrigued.
I
I'll send
would.
y'all the TikTok of it later. I'd say Wags would put it on the account, but we all know he won't. So.
Yeah, it's been a while.
He hasn't touched that thing in a
Yeah,
month.
I would not. I definitely would. I would love to do it, but I'd have to have like a.
I would be
yeah.
very scared. Wow.
Well, maybe you can hire a caddy
Yeah, like a
who
guard.
has a rifle. Yeah,
Caddy / like that dude from Jumanji who's trying to hunt Robin Williams. Like he's just your caddy.
yeah, but he can't hit anything.
Yeah, you don't want him.
He's
Yeah.
like the world's greatest hunter. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
He
he,
didn't
never
get Robin
lands a shot.
Williams.
Yeah,
Well, he's very elusive.
I think it'd be fun, but man, if like there were hippos and stuff on the green, no way, man.
Fuck
I think
that.
I think I watched something that says they actually kill more people than like the crocodiles and the lions and everything. They're a very aggressive creature.
The hippo is the most dangerous animal in Africa. That is true.
Give the hippos a wide berth, then, huh?
They say that you can juke them though. They're not really agile.
I have seen a
You
hippo.
gotta go
and I would
right
say
at
that
it.
checks out. It looks like it.
Yeah, I'm sure
They
once
don't
they
look
get
too
past
nimble.
you,
They don't
Yeah.
bank very well. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, once they get past you, they're just like, all right, I missed you.
I'll be
Gotta
done
do
the
your,
next
I'll
like,
leave you alone now. Yeah,
Gotta do your
I'll
bull
the next one.
hunting or bull dodging moves. Like,
Jeez.
I don't.
ole.
I don't even know if I could juke a raccoon, let alone a hippo coming at me like full bore.
I think raccoons are shifty. I think you'd have a better chance of getting the hippo.
It'd be a lot easier to do it.
Jeez, raccoon. My gosh, when I worked on the county, it was broad daylight. And there was a raccoon on the side of the road. I'm like, what the? So I was like, when I come back that way, I'm going to see if that raccoon's still there. And so then I sure enough, I came back around and that raccoon was just, and it was just sitting like on its butt, like sitting like a human would on a chair. And so then I put it in park, but I was like, I ain't brave enough to go out there and screw with that raccoon. So I opened up the passenger door and I'm just like talking to it. And then all of a sudden it just starts running towards the truck. I think it legitimately was trying to get, I don't know if it was rabbit or what. I think if they're out in the day, usually that means they're a little more, something's probably wrong.
Probably
the
rabies.
raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably rabies, but it's strange.
I don't know, man. I've seen those raccoons at Governor Dodge, and they come right up to you. They don't give a shit.
Well, those are the spoiled.
They get
raccoons.
yeah, they get fed all the time.
Yeah, that ain't those wild,
just like-
savage raccoons.
They're just like, "Where's your damn cooler? I'm gonna open it and steal all your food."
Blake's just trying to juke them. They're in the trash.
He's like,
can.
"Oh, hell no. You ain't getting mine, buddy."
Practicing for
Oh.
those hippos, dude.
Jeez.
Well, I don't know. If you're down in Florida, there's a good chance of getting hit by a gator or getting, a python or something like that. If you're out
Pythons
golfing.
are crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some rattlesnakes or something out west, like scorpions. I don't fuck with any of that.
That's true. I've never golfed out west, but rattlesnakes would be a big concern. Or I did see a TikTok too of some guy in golfing in Estes Park, and they had, I mean, there must have been like 40 elk out on the course. I don't know.
That'd be pretty sweet, but scary if they started like charging or
You need
stampeding.
a-
But cool to see when you're sitting on the course, like, holy shit, like
Right.
You guys think there's a lot of golf courses in the Middle East?
pretty dry.
I'm sure
Lot of
there
bunkers.
is.
A lot of sand bunkers.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean,
I
Abu
just-
Dhabi, I'm sure has one. Like,
I just
right.
put down some of the main golf destinations include Abu Dhabi, Dubai,
yeah, there you go.
Ras Al Khaimah, I think.
Nailed it.
But those are the three that they give. So I don't think there's probably a ton.
Yes. And they're probably very expensive to go on.
Oh, I'm sure, because I'm sure they have the grass, and I don't imagine it's cheap to water out there.
No.
Probably
no,
no
we're still-
snakes though. Wow. Maybe.
Right.
There's,
No
there's,
hippos.
there's snakes in the desert.
Sand snake. Yeah. Me and the Waz saw about a 8-inch long gardener snake when we were playing a couple weeks ago.
I
Did you?
It's like
Did
you're
you
on
juke 'em?
safari.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you juke them out?
Yeah.
I was driving the cart and just kept on going.
so it was a trouser snake. Okay.
Yeah, it's an 8-inch impressive trouser snake.
I don't think I've seen any snakes on the golf course. To tell you the truth.
I have.
No, I
I've
don't
seen a
think-
god. When we go down to Galena, I've seen one every year. Nothing like not a rattler or anything like that, but just regular like yard
Just a
snakes.
couple little gardeners here and there. Saw a couple on the disc golf course in Platteville too when we were in college.
What can really affect your putt on the green?
Snake.
Earthworms. No, earthworms. Like if you go early in the morning, the worms are all over the greens.
Yeah.
Well, just
I've
push
hit a
them out of
couple.
the way.
I ain't touching them dirty things. I only touch them for fishing, and I only.
I was
You
gonna
gotta-
say, just bring your little tackle box along, scoop them up, and save them and take them home for later.
Yes.
That or get one of those putt buddies, like fling them out of the way.
Fling them off there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now doing a plug for those guys.
I thought you meant like literally have your putt buddy go and take them off for you.
Yeah. Hey, guy that joined
Yeah.
my game. Can you
Hey,
please go
random
pick up those
stranger.
orders?
You're not afraid of worms. Go move that for me.
I figured that name had to be taken. That was too good of a name not to be taken by somebody out there.
Back to the name shop.
Yeah, it's true. Brady, we got to get that golf trip to Colorado set up next year.
You gonna pay for my ticket?
All of our tickets.
No,
Ridge golf, maybe.
Let's say, well, Brady's got the hookup, so maybe we could get a little.
That could be our Galena trip, Brady, where we just don't invite these two.
Yeah, say screw you guys.
Yeah, we're going to Colorado.
Play a quick
Probably
nine.
Yeah, quit 9 and just fly all the way back. Like, well, that
Come
was
right
a fun
back.
trip.
Yep. Good times. Good times.
I'm sure
Probably
something
just
like
get it all done in a day.
I'm sure someone has done something just like that. Just flew out to go to a golf course and flew right back.
Probably. So yeah, to end this, Alex has got some big golf cart adventure news.
Oh, yeah, we
Oh,
finally got it started.
all right.
And the wheels moved.
Well, I was getting kind of frustrated because I couldn't get I can't remember where I left off last time talking about this, but
So basically, last time you had the wiring up, but you couldn't get the starter going.
oh, yeah. So I got the starter going, and I still got to do some electrical stuff, but I got enough to where it would actually spin the motor, and I wasn't getting anything. It wasn't firing off, and so I took the spark plug and I checked the coil, and I had spark. So I was like, okay, it's just got to be a fuel issue then, because it's got air, it's got spark, it just needs fuel. And sure enough, it wasn't pulling fuel. And so I just took off the carburetor, cleaned the fuel pump carburetor, and hooked it back up, and it was like 3 spins, and she just fired right up.
You want to do that
No,
to my
the-
snowblower next, so I can get that ready for winter?
Brady, this was a miracle that this happened. The best thing I had, well, because he said it ran when they went to switch the stuff over, and then they never could get to run. I think I know why they could never get to run again. It was a wiring issue. But everything was fine with that engine when it was parked. So I mean, it had everything there to work perfectly. I didn't have to dig too deep, I guess is what I'm saying.
But
Oh,
now we
it
got
was-
wheels.
Let's all talk at the same time. I like when we do that. Ready?
Oh,
I'll say now you got now we got the motor going and the wheels went in reverse. Or whatever it
Yes.
was.
So that's the wiring problem. It's not the switch that controls is everyone's ran a golf cart. I'm sure is listening to this. There's that little lever by your leg. You have to turn that one way or the other. That doesn't function right now. Like it functions, it'll move, but the cart will only engage if that's sitting in the exact spot. There's one exact spot that has to be in for it to work. So something's wrong there, but we'll figure that out. At least it's started, I guess.
I believe in you.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good work.
So now
Good work, fella.
we can't give too much info out because that was the whole thing. I really can't talk about what's being made. So just know that it's running, and yeah.
Top secret, double
Yeah.
secret.
Well, we don't want
probation.
any TikToks being made.
Yeah, someone else
Different people
stealing our idea.
stealing our idea.
Look at this sweet golf cart we made. Damn it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, I'd be so angry. We'd immediately have to think of some new idea. Like you'd have to.
Yeah.
Nothing
make
as
a-
good as what we got right now. So,
To turn it into a tank and go fight whoever stole our idea.
ooh, if you made a tank that fires golf balls, ooh, you know what? Take that TikTok idea,
Quiet.
someone
Shut up.
listening, and run with
Bleep it out. Bleep it out.
it.
Good. We still got the golf ball launcher for the AR. So
And I
hook
have
that
two
baby
more.
up.
I have 2 more golf carts. So
Here we go.
We almost
Oh,
got
yeah.
ourselves an
That'll-
army.
Ensue.
yeah, I'm gonna start working on the other one too. That's just gonna be a dink around one, but I'm gonna start getting that one going too. So I have 2 by the spring.
Nice. Well,
Um,
that's all I guess I have for this week. Unless anybody else has got any other news.
Yeah, Van Pelt was the name of that hunter from Jumanji. It was bugging me.
Oh my gosh.
Thank goodness.
Still
Glad we
couldn't hit anything.
Now that we
cleaned
know.
up.
He's gonna be my caddy when we go play the Sukuzu golf course.
Can't wait.
Even if it's just like Cody dressed up like him, it'll be fine.
There you go.
I'm sure you can get
Ah.
that Halloween outfit somewhere online.
Yeah, someone makes it. It's fine.
There's our
Yeah.
Cody mention for the podcast. Almost went
Yeah,
without
I
it.
think we left him out the last couple.
Maybe.
Okay.
Probably why he quit listening.
Yeah, so that should be it. Black Friday's coming up, everybody. So if you're looking to get something for somebody on the cheap, I would highly recommend checking out Par Tabs. Put the website in the description below. It's always
Might as
fun
well-
to play.
Might
So
as well recommend Putt Buddies. They have
Yeah.
stuff that you can buy if you look them.
Great divot repair tools and
Yep,
not
they're
great app.
shaped like characters. Yeah, like shaped like characters. So if you're into that thing,
the app is not on the Play Store yet. So Coming.
so we have time. It
Yeah.
doesn't steal it. So
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hopping on.
all right.
At you later.
Yeah.
Get out of here!